Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Yorleif, the king of the Isra Saltriki. And that is the Eastern Salt Kingdom, the new name of our kingdom. This was a suggestion by one of the channel members that I thought was really cool. The name for the Old Norse name for the Baltic was the Eastern Salt. And so the Eastern Salt Kingdom, beyond just sounding badass, is actually rather fitting. Now, as you can see here, we have raised a rather large force of raiders. Over 5,000 men have come to the banner of King Yorleif because he has made a call to all the Norse warriors who hold true to the old ways, who want to go on the greatest reaving the world has ever seen. And where is that reaving going to take us? Well, it's going to take us to none other than the lands of the Holy Romans, for they have been encroaching upon our lands for far too long, and it is time that we lay a little bit of a ravaging down upon them. And so that is exactly what we're going to do. I have split our army up. We are leading one half of the forces. So you can see here we've got half. We've got the Bondi with us. We've got Huskarls, and we've got the Vigmen. We've got some champions as well. Thorbrandir, Scrouty, Arnbjorn, Af Orknear, Halfdan, Hefnedreit, Ivar Hefnedreit, the two twins, our sons here, and Torgils Hefnedreit, our youngest son, who has just come of age. So 3 of our sons are with our army, along with some capable warriors, and then we've got the men who are coming along Viking with us. The second army is being led by our son Ivar the Elder, who has gotten his wife pregnant just before we plan to leave. We've also named him as our co-monarch as well, as you can see. And he's leading a relatively strong force as well. He's got 500 Varangians, 500 Huskarls with him. He's got Emender Ravensblood, Saemund Moring, Kolbjorn Viti, Chieftain Anund, Geder, Branislav Wolgast, and of course, Frostir Thorund with him as well, and a horde of Viking warriors who are ready for loot. You can see, because we are on the adventuring raiding type here, we can hold over 1,000 gold of loot per army. That's 2,000 gold that we can get up to here, and that is going to be an impressive sum indeed if we can manage to fill that up here. We will need to be wary because the Holy Roman Empire army is still fairly capable. If they can hit either army when they're by themselves, we'll probably be in a lot of trouble. So we're going to need to play it not... I think we could beat the armies. I think we could be double our size if we get our armies together, but if they catch one of our armies by itself, then we'll be in trouble. So we're going to need to stick close together, but we will certainly watch out for them. My son has had a daughter. Too bad he didn't have a son before he left. He could have had an heir, but, you know, such as it is. The Spice Trader, the latest gossip around town, has reached my ears. A famous peddler of spices arrived in the area. Not only does he spell them individually, but he sells unique blends. The 5-spice blend. All right, we're going to get famous spice peddler in town. Interesting. Okay, well, we're leaving town, so... Rat catchers. The rat catchers of Sieland have earned a positive reputation in the region for their skill at catching rodents. Well, that's excellent. Renowned rat catchers. Good to know. All right, let's get this raid on the way here. So the first place we're going to raid, I believe, is going to be the Frisians. Now, this might not even, get the attention of the Holy Roman Emperor here, because I'm sure that the Frisians have been raided many times, and it probably is like a seasonal thing that they get raided like this. So yeah, I think I'm not really too worried about alerting the Emperor to the gravity of the situation just yet. You can see that we raid extremely quickly here. Fire and blood. We raid the settlement of Emden, an important stronghold in Greater Ostfriesland. And we're going to bring back all these slaves, so the development in Gotland will increase by 40. We also captured his wife. Oh, okay, so there's the Holy Roman Empire army. building up over here. I wonder if we could like hit it before it's raised up. Probably not. So maybe what I want to do is just meet up with my son's army here. We'll just hang out there. Oh, yeah, they're already on the move. Oh, he wants to be on the move. But we're just gonna head in here and we're just gonna get back into the sea right away there. So they're gonna raise their 9,000 troops and they're gonna have no idea where we even went. They're gonna try to bring their troops up here to stop us, and we're just gonna be gone. So by the time they arrive here, we'll see if they can reach us in time. I doubt it. Yeah, okay, so our ships make it in time. So if we knew that their army was coming, well then we probably would want to make our way a little bit further away. So even though I'd like to raid the Heartland region around Ashen and Cologne here, I'll probably head a little bit further afield, and let's make our way down here. We can always move back. The thing is, we're much faster than them. We can quickly get onto our ships and raid the enemy wherever we want. And as soon as we know that they're coming for us, we move. Our cousin has been showing signs of pregnancy. Well, it's the Iberian branch of the family. Let's see. Let's split up the army here. Let's get half over here, half over there. A little bit of money over here, so we should be fine. I don't think they're going to be able to get their 9,000 troops over here all that quickly. Raid or trade? We probably could make more money. Pillage anyways. Let's just do that. Let's just pillage it anyways. All right, the raids are going off pretty smoothly here. Like I said, I don't want to split my army up too much. Frecky has run away, my dog. All right, we're going to head over here. And she's come back with a little bit of gold. Well, that's nice. Oh yeah, do we have some prisoners we can ransom here? The mayor. All right, we'll ransom the mayor. What about this guy? Emo, we'll ransom you. Oh, we got a carling in here? Oh, we've got a carling. How much will you pay for a carling? Only 10. Yeah, that's fine. All right, and 25 for his wife. All right, making a little bit of extra money on the side, as we are like to do. All right, we're gonna head here. I'm okay with that because if they try to cross this bridge, Your Life should finish his raid quick enough to come and join our son because he's very quick at raiding. So yeah, either we'll see them coming along this bridge and we'll probably be able to get out of here in time, or we'll be able to get some raids going over here. All right. Oh, do we dare to raid? Do we dare to raid Paris? Oh man, maybe we do. Maybe we do raid Paris. That's a bold move. Can we take their 9,000 troops? Possibly. If we can get into a decent position where they don't get all the bonuses, then yeah, we probably can. I'm a little concerned about their forces being like pretty close. So the thing is, when you start the raid, you can't just stop it for whatever reason. So we could get in a little bit of trouble if we play it too boldly. But if we keep our troops together, we should be all right. I'll have my son lead the raid on Paris, and we will keep our army. Where is our army? All right, let's come on now. I want to take this army here. Yeah, we'll let our son lead the raid on Paris. We'll just hang out over here. And we'll stay on this side of the bridge because that should give us a nice little advantage. And then I think once we've raided Paris... Okay, yeah, there's the Holy Roman Army. So I'm going to let my son do... Oh, okay. Are they coming for us now? Are we even able to raid it? Can't tell if he's raiding or not here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, all right. Well, they're raiding up again, so maybe we notice this and we decide now would be a wise time to to get to the water here. Oh, look, they're moving that way. Interesting. Yeah, so I don't know why we weren't getting the raid on Paris going there, but we'll head to the water anyways. We'll take our ships. Bastard Dynasty Bastard legitimized Carl Scallendale. Okay. All right, then we're probably gonna let's head back up this way. So now they think that we're like raiding down in this region. So that's absolutely fine. So now maybe we come back and we raid the coast of Zealand here, which has plenty of loot to be had. And they just have no idea. We're so quick. We raid in and we do these huge raids and we move out. Oh, Branislav died. Rest in peace, Branislav. We'll get the capable Olaf Scales as our new guy here. Oh, we are dying. Death's doorstep. That's not ideal. Cancer treatment. Ooh. Oh man, it's too late for caution. Do no more than what is necessary. Man. It's too late for caution. Oh, well, she yikes. She had to apparently our cancer was somewhere where the sun don't shine, and she had to remove remove the cancer. Yikes. We feel much better. Oh, actually, it was in our eye as well. Man, we must be getting cancer everywhere. So yeah, that's not a great trait. I mean, I imagine I'm not gonna assume that it's like she took the whole thing here. I'm just assuming it was maybe like, you know, one of the nads kind of thing, you know? Maybe not the whole thing. But she did take our eye, which is terrifying. That's what happens, but we do live to see another day. So that's great. Oh man. Jeez. It is what it is. You know, you can't predict how these events are gonna go sometimes. But yeah, like I said, I don't think it was our concubine has fallen pregnant. Oh well, she's been with child for 2 months. So I guess, you know, once we knew once Estrid was suggesting we needed to do, we're like, well, we might as well have one last roll in the hay with our concubine, I guess. Yikes. All right, let's keep that rating going. Yikes. Navoka has died. She was murdered by Odd the Draugr. Oh, why did Odd do such a thing? We left him at home, so we probably don't even know this has happened, but he murdered Navoka here. Huh, that's interesting. Well, we don't know what's going on at home, to be fair. Another raid done. Let's go and raid this city here. My wound is healed. Well, that's good. But we did lose an eye, right? Thought it said we gained the trait one-eyed. I don't see it over here, though. Yeah, see, well, I mean, we lost one, you know, spherical organ, apparently. So, that's how I'm seeing it. You guys can see it however you want, but that's the way I'm imagining such a thing went. All right, we've got the raids here. I'm tempted to head back to the sea at this point here. Someone's plotting to kill my champion. It's probably you, Odd. You're absolutely insane. Let's get back to the sea before the Holy Roman. Your natures recognize you gain the most sacred life of King Yorleifer Legend Seed. Oh. Interesting. All right, let's get to the sea here. I'm curious where the Holy Roman Army is. Oh, they're facing some trouble here. Yeah, okay. So there's a couple little rebellions going on here, which means that we should be able to actually do one of my bigger plans, which is to raid Asian, which is a very important place. I believe this was where, was this where Charlemagne was crowned, or this place had something to do with Charlemagne during his time as the emperor, right? So I recall correctly. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I thought that was the case, but either way, if their army is distracted, that should give us plenty of time to just raid all down the Rhine Valley here and take a lot of fresh loot from these people. We got another perk as well, hit and run. That's actually going to be really useful to us as well here, just in case we do get into a fight. All right, we got another raid. How many, do we got any prisoners here? No, not too many. All right, let's keep that going. The official, a powerful local and official in Sealand has passed away. Oh, there's a lot of corruption. Oh, death of a secretly corrupt official for 7 in Sealand. Somebody needs to keep that place in line. All right, this army's done here. So our son, how's our son's raider trait doing? He's getting a little bit of experience in it, which is good. But I do want him to get the Viking trait. We'll have to do a lot of raids together, but that should be doable. I'm gonna keep heading down here because I want to keep the armies relatively close together. I'm still concerned. I think we could, like I said, I think we could beat them if we fight them both at the, like if we can bring our whole army together. I think we could beat double our numbers, but I don't think we could beat it if we get caught separately. So I want to kind of stick a little bit together here. So we're raiding Cleves, we're raiding Cologne, and then we're going to go and hit Ashen as well. Do we want to head in there right away? Yeah, Yorleif should be able to finish his raid quickly enough, and then I'll bring him over here to Durin. Yeah, that should... I'll head over here, or to Cologne. You can raid Cologne first. Oh, we got a little bit of an army coming for us over here. Oh, supply. Supply's getting a little bit low. So we might need to consider what to do with that. Some alliances are expiring because Hreifn Styrbjorn has died. Oh, the son of the king of Vinland has died. Slain in battle by Chieftain Vemender of Viangi. Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. I'm pretty sure we were allied with that guy's father. Lingams and Yoni. I've heard the fantastical stories of how the people of Hindustan worship stones carved into the shape of a man's phallus. Are you... Yeah, he's probably not too pleased with, you know, how things have gone, you know, in regards to, some of these things. Tolerating religious differences. That's strange. Would I want anybody... You gain amused for 3 years? Ethan idol worshippers. Maybe there's a reason behind it. Yeah, we don't understand. Perhaps there is. Alright, this raid's gonna go off really quickly there. My son! Abel. No, we'll name you Hardeknud. Oh yeah, Hardeknud. That's a good name. I like that one. Alright. Oh, we captured a Prince Archbishop? Oh, I bet you'll pay... Will you pay a ransom? Oh no, we captured a servant of the guy. None of people pay for ransoms. Damn. Scheme at court. Someone is plotting against me. Somebody's plotting to seduce me? Well, you might end up being a little bit disappointed. Considering. Let's keep the raids going here. I don't see the enemy army, so I'm gonna bring you over here. And then we'll probably gather up the army, and then we'll head back into the river. Olaf is scheming against my champion Yuri. I'm not gonna accuse. Well, stop plotting, fools. Oh, we did capture Hughes van Vlaanderen. Okay. I'll pay 10 for the boy. Suppose we can accept the. I suppose we can accept that. All right, let's get this raid going. There's a little bit of money left around here. Do we get Koblenz and Kochum, and then maybe go up the other side? Feels a little bit risky, but I'm guessing their army is still probably somewhat occupied, so I don't think we have to worry too much about it. Oh, could you imagine this? Every single raid we do, reduces the authority of the emperor because he's dealing with these rebellions, and there's this massive Viking army. Like, the emperor's duty is to defend the empire, and he is absolutely not doing that now. So every single city that gets raided, especially the further and further we go into the heartland, like, they expect the coasts to get raided. Like, this is expected, raids around here. But raids to this deep into the land is just essentially degrading the authority of the emperor every single time it happens here. Raid or trade? We'll see if the local countess is amenable. She accepts the offer. Well, that's wise of you. All right, we'll head up this way then. Yeah, this is a raid that, like, these raids are like a significant blow to, and like, to the economy even. Like, you got to think too, like, this is a raid that is, when all of these cities have just been completely raided like this, the economy of this area is devastated. We probably got thousands of slaves, and we're probably sending slaves back, shiploads of slaves that are getting sent back, probably to, places like Iberia here. Maybe, yeah, that's probably one of the bigger places. We probably have people who can buy slaves, maybe down in the, well, actually, this is probably more where slaves come from. But yeah, certainly Iberia would be a place where they'd be buying them and things like that. So yeah, it's obviously there is some significant mercantile business going on around here. There's a little bit of an army coming for us, but not really too worried about 486 troops over here. Get this raid going. Yeah, they're not even going to bother attacking us. Raid or trade visitors from afar. I could use somebody to count my coin. Welcome to my services, Aaron Freed. Who are these people? Okay, let's see what this event is. My trade agreement with Countess Irmel ensures a steady flow of my merchants and petty nobility visitor lands, flogging their loot and importing foreign luxuries. Decidingly less common is an expedition from Koblenz making its way to the Eistrasaltriki, something of an event in Visby. It can be rare to see so many distant foreigners with hands unbound. Yeah, exactly. The leaders of such an expedition have managed to garner an audience to beg for patronage, an elegant priest and a keen-eyed merchant. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll accept this priest here, because that could be an interesting little thing there. All right, let's get that priest. There's not a lot of loot over here, honestly. Fire and blood. Oh, captures skilled slaves for Gotland. And we'll get this lonely doll as well. Oh man, how's Gotland doing in terms of its development? It's up to 8. Man, we've brought so many, we brought a lot with the slaves there. So that is absolutely awesome. Am I going to get demonetized by YouTube for saying that term so many times? Who knows? Oh well. It's I mean, it is historical, right? Like, that is just the way it is. Gonna ransom this guy? Very fine, we'll ransom you. Children like guardians. Oh, we should probably find guardians for these. Okay, this is who? This is my son. Which one are you? You're my son? Okay, we'll train you. You're my daughter. You can be raised by Estrid, the Witch of the Woods. Even though she, took away our possibility of having any future children. Okay, we got this little raid over here. This has a little bit of money here. We'll go and we'll raid Aalen. Is anybody from these lands? If you are from Germany or France, I suppose, and you're in the comments, let me know if I raided your lands, because I'll be amused if that was the case. All right, we do have to keep an eye on their wars. So they're winning their wars, but that's fine as long as they're distracted. The mayor here, she'll pay for her own ransom. There we go. What about so the thing is, sure, I mean, some of you are probably saying we should go and raid the Emperor's capital. That would be a bold move, and it would be famous. But going that deep into there would be an incredibly foolish move. We could easily just be surrounded with no, good opportunities to escape. Sure, there are rivers and stuff here, but they could block the rivers. It's not completely impossible that they could block some of the smaller tributaries here. And we could find ourselves in a lot of trouble. We need to kind of stick close to the rivers, to the bigger part of the rivers, stick close to the coast so that we can, easily make an escape if we need to here. So we're capturing, oh, did we capture a Prince Bishop here? We did. He'll pay for a little bit of a ransom. There we go. Getting all this money. How much money do we have in our loot chests here? 300 over there and 500 over here, so not too bad. All right, we're gonna make our way back up the coast here to Ostfriesland. Then I'll probably head back into the water, circle back around. I do want to get that raid on Paris. Oh man, look at this. Look at the burning of the valley here. Yeah, that would be quite devastating to the region. Oh man, look how fast Yorleif raids. He's level 3. Look how fast his raids go now. Boom, done already. That is so quick. Yeah, we'll head over here. How are you doing with your raiding trait? Ah, he's almost level 2 or level 1. So that's actually pretty good. How much does he gain for that? Just a little, probably just a little bit there. Raided Tecklenburg. Nice. Got that raid done. A sensual proposal. I don't think we can help you there, miss. All right, let's go and raid this. We'll make our way kind of up here. There's a little bit of loot over here in Volpa, but yeah, do we want to? I'm still, concerned about the possibility of running into the bulk of the Holy Roman Army. Got some more prisoner. Man, we're getting so many prisoners here. And we ransom them because they're worth a lot of money. Our concubine would never disrespect this. All right, let's go. Get some more raiding done. We'll probably hit that one and that one. And then we'll head to the sea. Pay a ransom. All right. I'll accept your money. Yeah, I do want to go. I want to get that raid on Paris. How's your supply looking? Undersupplied. All right. Well, that's totally fine. Can we get you more supply? Like, why aren't we filling up on supply? Oh, you've got a lot of supply over in your army. Can we bring the armies back together? Well, let's split the supplies if we do that. Let's find out. Let's bring our armies back together. We'll form them up once again. Oh, we can't. Okay. Yeah, okay. He's pretty low on supply, but he might be able to... it's too bad your supply doesn't go up from doing the thing. Do we want to... I mean, we're pretty close back to our lands. So maybe we could go and do a quick little resupply. No, I think we should go and just go and do the raid, right? I think we should go and raid Paris. We've got enough supplies. 31. Advantage -10. Ah, that's not great. All right, let's bring the loot we have back here. We'll drop it off, and then we'll go on the raid for Paris once we've got a little bit more supply ready here. Let's go. Oh yeah, look at that. Raid loot delivered. All right, so let's take the armies here. Can you go and get some? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take these 2,000 troops, and I'm gonna take Yorleif's 2,000 troops, and he's gonna go and get a raid started on. Oh no, it got raided. Damn. Oh, 612 raid loot delivered. Yeah, okay. Let's resupply here. Supply limit 2,000. 25. That's actually what exactly how many troops we have? Yeah, let's fill up. Oh yeah, there we go. He's refilling pretty quickly. So we come back in August here. We get some supplies. We drop off the raid loot and all of the hundreds, probably more than hundreds of slaves and treasure and all the loot of those lands. All right, now let's let our son fill up his supplies here. We're gonna load up a little bit of extra supplies as well, and then we should be good to go for another season of raiding here. So that should be quite yeah, we should be quite capable. I do want my oh man, yeah, I want to get my son. Oh yeah, he's got the aspiring blade master too. He's a good warrior, my son. We'll do one more month, so it'll be November. Probably not December is probably not the best time to be leaving on a raid. I guess we could just disband all of our armies and bring them back up. That would probably be, honestly, maybe the better idea. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll disband the armies. We'll wait till the summer season. We'll kind of consider it to be like a continuation of this great raid. We just kind of had to, pull back for the season, bring some of the loot back. We'll winter. We'll take the winter, and then we continue the great raid. It's going to be like 2 or 3 years of just insane raiding across their lands, and they won't know what hit them. So yeah, we'll let our troops build back up. So December we'll probably build the army back up in maybe January. Yeah, we'll let it fill up a little bit here. Spice peddler leaves town. It's fine. We probably don't even really need to be on adventure here. It does give us a lot of loot, but we are, well, actually, raid speed minus, yeah, we might as well keep it. That hostile county attrition actually is pretty good. So yeah, I think maybe we do that. We'll keep that one up. So yeah, we'll let our army refill a little bit here. Do we have our counselor on refilling our levies? Yeah, he is currently. Katrine's first steps. Oh, I don't have time for this. There's a scheme at court. Oh no. I'm tempted to get you to do. What do we got here? Manage Royal Guards, Knight Effectiveness. Honestly, training commanders could be good because he's going to boost up men-at-arms damage and toughness, and that is actually going to be very useful for us. So, all right. It's almost the end of January, February. Probably we'll start raising up the raiders in February here. And then just as spring starts to come upon us, then we should be ready to raid once again. And we'll split our army up again as well. Our son Ivar. Oh yeah, so it's been like 4 years of crazy raiding because he was 20. Man, this has just been an epic time of raiding here. But I do want to do the raid on Paris. So I am going to split our forces up once again. Looks like it should be just a decent split there. Yeah, that's a decent split. We'll get Ivar to lead that second army, and then we're gonna head back over. And yeah, the raid of Paris. Yeah, there's a lot of loot down here. I think we'll raid Paris, and then we'll maybe try to raid down in Aquitaine as well. And yeah, we'll start to move in that direction. Solitude in the Great Hall keeps the trait shy, impatient. Guess I'll be shy. All right, let's get the raids going. Speed up time a little bit here. Let's move. Oh yeah, there's a lot of. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I mean, they are winning their wars, but they're probably fairly distracted. We can bring our fleets right down into the Seine River as well. So let's go here. We'll drop off the armies. So you can do a raid maybe on here. And we'll let our son lead the raid on Paris itself. Right? Okay, is it going to let us raid it this time, though? That's the question. So we're raiding that. Yeah, there we go. Got the raid. Yeah, we got the raid going. My niece was captured. Sweden is what? Attacking Finland. But they're also defending and defending as well. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Our son is raiding Paris. Nice. That is going to earn him some fame. Some fame and fortune, honestly. All right. Let's go and assist. Man, could you imagine like 2 or 3 or 4 years where just the Rhine River Valley just gets absolutely annihilated by just Viking raiders just destroying, all the way up and down the river, both banks, like just completely annihilating it. And then they think they're gone. And then the next year, Paris falls to the Viking raiders. Could you imagine the devastation? And like I said, the authority of the emperor is just being so shaken. He's trying to deal with these rebellions, and he's just leaving the heartland of his empire to be completely obliterated by these Vikings. And he's not doing anything to stop it. And so, I think that is going to be a massive blow to the emperor's authority, and I think it's going to have a long-lasting effect if they can't bring their army up and do something about that. So we'll see if they can. Let's see if you want to. We're getting so much money from them. Look how much money we have, you guys. It's incredible. Got so much. Oh man. All right. Here's what is this? The Neustrian army. Oh man. I mean, I would love to. We haven't even engaged. We haven't even gotten a battle. Nobody has dared to even fight us because they've been so busy. Fire and blood. Oh, capture skilled slaves for Gotland. Haha. Love it. Just building up that. Okay, here we go. You know what? We should let our son. Lead this battle here, and he is. Oh no, this is okay. We're leading it, but our son's gonna come in and assist us with the last moments. Should we get our son to fight the Neustrian army? Maybe, yeah. Let's see if he can hit him over here. Or are they gonna get away? Child of my dynasty. My son has had a son, Yorleifr Ivarson, named after me. Well, I think because we're Gotland now, they might be losing some of the diacritics. And so we'll just call him Yorleif, but just spell it like that. Oh, they're gonna get away just in time. Oh, you lucky bastards. Alright, that raid was done, so I guess we'll go and we'll raid over here as well. Oh, there's a decent-sized army, but they're not going to try to fight us, are they? A lot of our prisoners dying in our prison because they can't afford their own ransom. Sophia von Erding. Now we just ransom them all. I just want the money at this point. So there we go. Oh yeah, look at those armies moving around there. Not too worried about those armies. Do want to know what's the Emperor's situation. He's dealing with the rebels still. Alright, let's go and hit that, and we'll hit that. And then we'll continue on our way. So yeah, I mean, raiding Paris, that is a big loss. Even though it's no longer the imperial capital, it is still a very important place. Perhaps the local duke will be amenable? Prince Raoul of Brittany? We'll see. His offer is rejected. Oh, well, that's your, that was an unwise move by you, I would imagine. All right, well, I guess we're gonna raid your lands then, you fool. All right. Oh, that raid was so quick. Oh, is this our... No, this is us again. All right. I want my son to lead some battles here, but... you know, he's at least he's getting in raids and he's engaging in the battles here. It's not a Viking yet, but oh, he got level 1 of Raider. Jarl Toasty of Pomerelli was seen leaving the chambers of Ulfrahildir. Okay. Not too worried about that. Oh, a little bit of a bigger army is coming in here. All right, we'll fight them. We'll see if they can kick us out of there. Oh, they try to run. Let's you know what? I want to fight you. I want to get in a fight here. So we're gonna chase them down. All right, let's catch them. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna take them down here. We're gonna show them who's the boss. Yeah, look at that. Oh, damn. Crushed him. All right, there's a little bit of loot over here, but like I said, I do want to go and do a little bit of looting in Aquitaine as well. Take a look at the details of that battles. Yeah, we didn't even suffer any losses there. What about in this one? Details, barely any losses. And over here as well, just absolutely annihilating the enemy. Arrange a marriage. Yeah, it's something we had probably already planned for as well. So, yeah, I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. Man, the Emperor's authority is shaken. It is absolutely shaken here. Look at Julianos, man. They got chunky. The Scalendil's actually doing a pretty good job here. Yeah, let's do a little bit of a raid here. Maybe we'll go down which river is this? The Garonne? We'll go down the Garonne, do a little bit of a raid there. Oh, I mean, there's a little bit of loot here too, isn't there? We'll continue. We'll continue down here unless there's any areas that look particularly juicy, but I'm thinking that we want to hit down the river here, and let's go and grab this, and we'll go and grab this here. And then we'll maybe grab these couple. How much loot do we got? 136 in that one, and we'll see how much is in Yorleif's army. Yorleif is probably not going to live that much longer, man. He's in rough shape here. So we'll see if he can get through there. Nice little raid there. Cross over the bridge. We'll go and raid Bly as well. Oh man, we're just ravaging the Empire. It's so... This is pretty satisfying. I've never actually just gone and done like this concentrated of a raid. Like, look how much money we have. That's an absolutely insane amount of money to have. We don't really have actually that many things that we can spend it on. But that's still I like to have it. All right, let's get this one done over here. You rated there. All right, let's do Angoulême. We'll get that done there. Beautiful lands down here in the south of France, I'm sure. Haven't been, but you know, I've heard it's quite nice. All right, go and get that. Taking all these prisoners here, and we'll ransom them. We'll ransom. Oh, ho, ho. You'll pay the ransom. You will pay the ransom. 100 gold. Oh, thank you for your contribution to the kingdom of the Eastern Salt. Oh, is that the Holy Roman Army? 3,000 troops. Oh, do we just want to go and crush them in a fight? They are currently in a raid. They might not have... Oh, this is their army. Yorleif sees that a little chunk of their army is kind of separated. This might just be a good time to bring our troops together. I just want to get a little bit closer. We're going to take ourselves off always raid here because I don't want to get stuck raiding, just in case we see that they've got some other troops around here. Join me in the Norwegian-Swedish subjugation war. Attackers. Oh, Norway is trying to subjugate Sweden. I mean, maybe. I mean, we'll join, but oh, look, they're by themselves. 3,000 of their troops by themselves. Frostier has shown off a promising new recruit, Benedict Bang. First we had Kettle Soup, and now we've got Benedict Bang. Very well, Benedict shall serve me. That's kind of amusing. All right, let's you know what? I want to hit their army here, but I want my son to lead this one. Charmed vassal. I stumble upon my sister-in-law chiefess Violante crouching beside my dog. All right, yeah, we're gonna send our son in first to go in and lead this. But yeah, these 3,000 troops, I think. Oh, Orvar died. And his son, King Halfdan, who's our nephew. Oh, look, his son actually turned out badass. Hell yeah. All right, yeah, we're going to go and... Oh, they're going to try to run. You're going to try to run. You're going to try to hide. But you will not escape. Is it foolish to chase down their army like this? Probably a little bit. Where are they going to try to go? Oh. Well, we'll be able to capture them here. They're just running. What dense is rated? Ah, man. All right. They are... All right. Maybe chasing their army down is not the wisest thing here. So I think what we're going to do... We've got... It seems like there's a situation at home. So I think that the raiding... I think that this might be the end of the great raid. And we're going to make our way home. But you know what? I don't think that this is the end of our plans against the Holy Roman Empire here. Because I do know for a fact that we can still lead a kingdom-level invasion against any ruler of our choosing. And I was thinking about this a little bit. The Holy Roman Empire is absolutely massive. And they're expanding like crazy. And they're going to be a huge influence towards, the Christianization of these lands. And I think we got to do something to stop that. And so I'm thinking that maybe with our son here now proven himself as a capable warrior, I think that we might need to lead an invasion against the Holy Roman Empire. And where would we lead an invasion? Well, what kind of kingdoms do they have in here? East Francia, Lotharingia, Frisia, West Francia, Brittany, Burgundy, Italy, Aquitaine. I mean, Frisia might seem like a pretty decent option, and I would say that it is, but it's a little bit small. West Francia, that would be quite the prize, and it would put a big dent right in the heartland of the whole, well, maybe not the heartland, but a heartland of the Holy Roman Empire here. But that would be a massive blow. If we took Paris, if we took West Francia, that would just be begging for a crusade because of the importance of that city and because of the importance to the Holy Roman Empire. If we took Paris, if we took West Francia, that would be we'd be begging to have all of Christendom coming against us. But I think that if we were to take the kingdom of Aquitaine, just taking southern France here, it's kind of on the periphery. It's obviously still a very important region, but it's a little bit more in the periphery. It doesn't have the importance of West Francia, or East Francia, Lotharingia. These are the heartland of this Holy Roman Empire in this timeline. It's a little bit more on the periphery. It is nicely placed near to the lands of the Norse and the Asatrus here in Iberia, and we could potentially be a buffer state to protect the interests of the Scalindils over here in Castali and the Afkuruns in Galicia. So I think that in our next episode, our son, Ivar the Elder, is going to lead a great invasion against the Holy Roman Empire, and we will solidify this amazing series of raids with a conquest that will be sung of for the ages. But that will be in the next episode. If you want to make your own Viking to join in that invasion, become a council member. There's a button down below that says join. You can also make a character. We will need men for the army, and you could be one of them. So until then, Wanderers, thank you for watching.